What is up, my Supreme dogs? Luke Darnall back with another Supreme related content video. We have week 15. Frank Frazetta, savage artist, self-expressive gangsta. He was highly revered in the eyes of many celebrities and artists, obviously, worldwide. He pushed and voiced a lot of a true artist would express on a very personal level, in creating this art already in your head and then channeling it on paper, canvas, clay if you're sculpting, but staying true to yourself to the best of your ability, and just expressing that. So I gained a lot of appreciation for his work and a lot of respect for the man. R.I.P. Frank, man. Yeah, we got a fire week. You know, it reminds me of Dark Souls and those video games. So without further ado, man, my stomach's been churning like butter. It feels like someone's mashing some mashed potatoes in my stomach. I swear I got food poisoning like 4 or 5 days ago. It's been weird. I can't even sip anything without feeling a little weird. So I apologize if I'm a little off kilter at times, but my stomach's just been messed up. But without further ado, let's go and get into this fire week though. Let's do it. So we have the 3-foot Grinch, and I love how the community of Supreme eats Grinch stuff up, and I get it. They've done it time and time again, like collaborating with just any Supreme or Grinch items. It's not for me. I didn't grow up loving the Grinch. I don't think my family really watched it. But for $98, if that is actually the price, that's solid. I already thought the 118, 128, whatever it was, I think it was 118 before when they had these guesstimates. I thought that was pretty reasonable because it lights up. I think it's glass. Yeah, blow mold, so glass. Yeah, it's 3 foot tall, holding a BOGO. So I think that's fire. Of course, when I take a look at this list, all of these top ranked items, like a lot of them, they're low in price, right? So of course, these are items that are going to be more sought after by botters and resellers, right? You guys know my style. I don't buy to flip when it comes to Supreme. Not generally, unless like the opportunity arises, but usually there's something I want. So like this Destruction Tee, super fire. I really like it. Like I said, it reminds me of Dark Souls. Those gladiator sort of games. This goes super hard, super heavy, with vibes, almost in an aggressive way, but you don't let that affect your demeanor. You can stay quite pleasant and cool-headed. But I just like the black and red, and you got this dude, savage. He's just a complete destructor of everything, slinging that thing. So I think this is a super dope tee. I think it should rise very well in the future. I mean, black and red with this, it's super fire. And of course, the artwork by the homie Frank Frazetta. So really like this one. I think I'll tell you guys my strategy for carts and stuff after I get through these. So the hats are cool. I know it's cut off with that black, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the red and the green being like totally the best ones out of the bunch. I really like the red better because it's more festive and outgoing, but the green, obviously, it's like forest green. You know, it's Christmassy just as much as that red one. So it's a preference on that. I don't rock fitteds like this. They need to be snapbacks, and hopefully, you know, they fit right. But yeah, that's my take on those. I still think it's super dope that they got that embroidered patch. So I think it's cool. It's just, again, Grinch ain't my thing. Didn't really grow up with it. Balaclavas, I'm surprised people still mess with these, but it is great outer. Oh, it's got BOGO though. That's cool. I mean, the red looks the cleanest right off the gate, and then probably the black, or the navy. I don't know. Yeah, probably the navy looks pretty clean too, but the blue, it's just a total preference based one on this one. But the red stood out right away for me, so that's just what I'm saying. We got the Mitchell and Ness, a name we are all very familiar with. Twill Stadium jacket. Let's take a look through these. I haven't even looked through these. The front actually looks dope. Yeah, I mean, if I lived in New York, man. Oh, you can take off the top. See, that's what I'm about. You guys know when it comes to jackets like this that are heavy duty, I like it hoodless. Let's see here. Yeah, this black one's sick with this kind of lined string going throughout it. I really like this one the best, dude, for real. That one's fire. But like I said, I'm not like in New York and stuff, but if I were, I might be wanting to rep that black one for sure, because it's black, super wearable, and it looks the best out of those three in my opinion, man. Next, some more Frank Frazetta, and we got the Death Dealer tee. This one's different because it's from the back. Like the graphic is on the back compared to the front, so that's, I don't know, it's off-putting to me, but I still think it's a dope piece, and I still like his logo is so funky looking. Is cool, but after me preaching and boasting about him, it's original, I'm sure. So he chose that style himself. But I still think it's a super slick tee, but it's the graphic is on the back. So yeah, I'm really happy this one is in the front. So, and these tees are affordable, Next, we got the Frank Frazetta, and I've been waiting for this one for a long time, y'all. I love these hats. These caps are super fire. I want the black one first cart, and then I'll try to do second cart with this one. This like sunset. I call it more like a fire in the background, and this dude's just destroying everything because he is the one. So I really like this black one, and I love this one too because the red BOGO. So I love them both equally, but the black one I can wear a lot easier because that black, it's a little bit more subtle, a little bit more my style. So, but to each his own. Next, man, my goodness, this is the item probably of the week for me. And I'm just keeping it a buck here. I love this. It's black. It's all black. I can wear it more often. I can wear it whenever I want. It's a hoodie. So I like zip up hoodies like this with the hood. And I'm going to be going for a size medium in this. I think it's super fire. I love more Frank Frazetta all over the place on the sleeves and in the center. And I think it's just really cool. I think it's really neat. Come on, get me out of here. Sometimes things just don't work. Let's open this up again, see if it works for me. Yeah, there we go. And then the back, some more Frank Frazetta. And I just think it's cool. It's kind of awkward looking, but that's what I like about it. There's something about this jacket I think is just absolute fire and flames. So I really like this one. I really like this colorway too. But the thing is, like the wearability, it's just not easy to wear. But I still love this colorway, 100%, 110%. But you all know I already got that Futura laboratory kind of looking hoodie with the Supreme on it, hoodie. So I don't want to get too many of these pieces because they'll just be sitting around. So the black one is where it's at. It's kind of my item of the week along with those hats. So loved it. Yeah, it's $198, but it's for personal. So I'm cool with it. Next, the trucker. Again, I kind of told you guys, I didn't notice that there's a snake down here until like yesterday or earlier. I think that's badass. I guess he's just slaying reptiles too. I thought it was more of like a battlefield, but this is even crazier. Because yeah, it's just yeah, it kind of brings an even more fantasy kind of element to it all, because he's fighting like maybe a boss snake, who knows. But personal, this would be a badass jacket, but I just don't wear denim that much, so it's not really my cup of tea, but it is a badass jacket, and I see it rising for sure in the future, if it's 328, but I think it's just badass. A lot of the Frank Frazetta, man, you're gonna see me repping here. Jerseys, of course, 118. That's if that's what it is, that's solid, right? We're not gonna know, but I love this one. And my second cart, I'll probably try to nab this one, but it'll probably be gone, honestly. But I think this would be just fire to wear around. But the other one, obviously, it's got the cleavage rocking, and I got nieces and nephews and little ones around, so I can't really be showing. I don't really want to encourage that. Yeah, kids can be doing that stuff too, or showing that stuff. So, but that's just me looking out for youngins. But I love this one, dude. Badass skull belt, savage arms. He's obviously put his work in, and he's on top for a reason. And damn, red eyeballs, man. He's just obviously in a different level, in a different zone. So really digging it, really loving it. The shorts are cool too. Just to each his own. I'd maybe wear them in the gym, but I'm good on the shorts for now. If anything, like if I can see a place where I can maybe wear them more often, more leisurely, maybe I'll cop. But for now, I just love that top jersey for real. The Frazetta track jackets, I already said in my last video, I would go black because I just like this art piece better, but I like the colors of Frazetta's work. So without the coloring, I don't know, I'm not really digging them as much, but I do love track jackets generally, but it's a skip for me, respectfully. Next, I'm not even gonna go over these cardigans. Yeah, because they're pretty plain, y'all. And they're expensive as hell. Leather zip up. Damn, boy. Those sitting for sure. Alright, let's jump to the plates. Frazetta plates. Let's get it. Dang it, you guys aren't going to be able to fully see this savage, gladiator one, destruction one. But you guys have seen it. The plates are fire. They should be like more of a timeless piece. That's how I see these kind of things. They're more like delicacy pieces, especially for collectors. Man, that's pricey though for plates. I wonder how many you get. You get both of them, I guess. You have to, the set. But I love the gladiator one. So the one right here. Obviously, I'd have to hide this one, depending on the company I have over here. I'm having like a family get together with little ones. But yeah, I'm good on the plates. I am, especially for that price point. So, but they're badass plates. Frazetta track pants. Obviously, these are just going with the tops. We've seen them time and time again. I really like where they placed this. I'd go with this one for sure. I think it's badass. But again, there's just other fire pieces, so there isn't much for me to elaborate on that piece. Next, the loose fit jeans. I'm surprised these are so low. I see these flying because they're so different. And I just love this art piece. So maybe they're kind of rigging things or manipulating the ranks here, but I see these definitely doing well down the road. I mean, these are so different. They kind of have Western vibes in terms of colors. And then obviously if you just take a look, man, this dude's swinging something heavy, something sharp, and he's taking down some boss snake. I think it's a badass piece, and the colored blending, just really nice. So I just really like, I like these jeans, but again, there's just a lot of fire here. And I ain't even gonna touch on the rest. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a final review of these. So these are the latest prices. So I'm cool with $198 because it's personal. Hopefully I cop it. And these are obviously just guesstimates, but alright, so my game plan here. First cart. Not this tee. What am I doing? First cart. Going for the zip up in the black, okay? So this one, first cart, black. And then I will be navigating to the hats. I will also be getting the black BOGO hat right here. And yeah, that'll be my first cart. So, and then afterwards, like, this is going to be kind of an expensive week for me, but I just kind of like the uniqueness of this collaboration. I'm skipping the Grinch stuff because you already know I don't really do the Grinch stuff, but got a lot of appreciation for it in the collaborations that they've had and they keep doing. And then second cart, Destruction Tee, 100%, and then this red BOGO cap, and then the jersey. So hopefully people are skipping. I keep hearing people are skipping. And then I want this one too, medium. So the third cart, I go a little heavier on, a little more riskier on. But it's mainly those two items is what I want. I told you guys, I love the caps and I love the zip up in black. Those are my hitters of the week. Yeah, I don't go into it thinking I'm going to flip these things. Like, if you look at the prices, yeah, that's $200. It might be even more. But it's for personal. I think it's super lovely. I think it's super cool. So it would be a gem in my collection. Secondly, the caps, unfortunately, they are on the cheaper side relatively compared to all of the other ones. So I might have a problem getting both of those, but we shall see. I hope not, because I like these two coincidentally right next to each other. Those really ultimately what I really desire this week. And then the Destruction Tee, just because black and red, fire, with Frazetta artwork right in the center. Super simple, super clean. I think it's badass. And then just, again, this Gladiator swinging this shit. I think it's just super fire as well. So if I can just nab all those 3 second cart, that would be a damn good night. And those are all personal, guys. So those are just my thoughts. What I think is super heat, low key. Those are the items for sure that I love dearly. And yeah, like I said, I did get to know Frank Frazetta a little bit. So, but that's my strategy, or that's kind of, yeah, that's what I'm going for, I guess. I'll be quick. I'll be swift as possible. You guys already know. Don't be talking about Taylor Swifty. Hey, no. But yeah, I want the zip up. I want the camp cap. Then we'll be going for the jersey, the other camp cap, and that Destruction Tee. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And again, have a great Thanksgiving. Slow down life a little bit. Enjoy your loved ones. And yeah, we'll just have a good time, bruh.